YouTube, welcome back. I have a build here for you. Uh, let's talk about Dooley builds. When you play Dooley, when you play with Companion Core, in my mind, there's basically one, maybe one and a half, or two, perhaps, different Companion Core builds that exist. There is a default Companion Core build that uses Bulldozer, and I'm going to pull it up on the screen because some of you have less experience in this game. So let's pull up Bill. Bulldozer is a large companion guy. He gives your friends cooldown, and then when you use a friend, he gains damage. It's a great like level 1 build. It's very, very straightforward. It's good. It's great. 10 wins, whatever. So the other builds that come to mind when you play Companion Core might instead be something with the dinosaurs. So there's Diana, which can eat the enemy's items, and there's also Mamasaur, who is huge and hilarious. So there's like normal stuff where like Bulldozer plus X plus a bunch of stuff. And then there's like dinosaur builds, which sometimes they have Bulldozer in them as well, but they're a bit slower and they feel different to play. When I have an early game character, in the early game for Companion Core, I like to use Monitor Lizard. I don't think there's a good end game version of Monitor Lizard. It says when you haste, and the Companion Core haste all the time, poison 1, 2, 3, 5. So this is a great like early mid game, even mid game item for Companion Core Dooley builds. And then you just fill out the rest of your build with items that have the word friend on them, and it's pretty good. There's a build that I've been meaning to play because Chemsnail exists. So he's on the screen here. Let's go take a look at Chemsnail. Chemsnail has when you slow poison 5, and it's harder to get slow going, especially on like a Companion Core build because Monitor Lizard needs haste to poison the enemy, and your haste is built in. Chemsnail needs slow, so you need other things that provide slow to your character, either skills or items, and you build it slightly differently. And I've wanted to play a Chemsnail build for a while because I had the idea of playing a Chemsnail build along with this item, which is Pylon. So Pylon says slow an item for 2 seconds, and then when you slow, haste an item. So it kind of ties the room together, and you don't necessarily need a Companion Core build in that. You could just play like Pylon as your core, and then like you loop through poisons in other ways. So we're day 11. We've been playing for a little bit. We got some cool skills going on here too. But so we started out with a Monitor Lizard. We picked up a Chemsnail against my better judgment. But I figured as long as we had the Chemsnail, let's try to find a Pylon. And we did. And let's see if we can make like a Pylon Chemsnail build function. In the meantime, we also found this upgrade for our Monitor Lizard. So now it has the heavy prefix on it, or the heavy enchantment, which says when you haste, slow an item for 2 seconds. And Pylon says when you slow, haste an item for 2 seconds. And when you haste, poison. And then when you slow, poison. So when you haste, poison. When you slow, haste. When you haste, slow. When you slow, haste. When you haste, slow. When you slow. So I don't know if this is bugged, but it certainly seems like it might be bypassing the internal cooldown that might otherwise exist for skill or for cards in this game. It's supposed to be like 5 per second. So we're gonna take Companion Core out because I don't think we need it. We have a Pylon over here. It's going to have a duct tape next to it because duct tape is a source of a shield, keeps us nice and healthy. Let's put our Chemsnail in. We're gonna have a Aiden. I think Aiden probably goes next to the duct tape. So whenever you haste, you heal. We have a ton of different hasting stuff going on. And then, against my better judgment, we even have Proboscis? Don't correct me on how to pronounce that. When you slow, deal 23 damage, which is not a lot of damage, but we also have the slow and steady skill down here. When you slow, your weapons gain 3 damage for the fight. This is a weapon. Let's have some nonsense. Everybody likes a good bit of nonsense, especially Twitch chat. Ship it. Let's see what we got here.
You do see these tusks, right?
All right. What do you got, big guy? Something. All right. I feel like we might be dead.
I can see you're going places.
His item hits for 9,000 damage, but we killed him first. All right. So when we slow, we deal 137 damage. I'll allow it. This time. Yeah, the proboscis triggers at the start were pretty good. So rounding out the rest of this build, yeah, make sure you purchase one of these. And by purchase, I mean get lucky. It says when you slow, charge an item for 1 second. So we're just gonna, you know, use our items. I don't know what we're doing here. We got one more day to go, and you're coming with me, baby. Use the core, use the core. If you have one friend, upgrade a friend. Nope. Get out of here. I'll take some skills though. Give me something juicy.
Are you prepared?
Do I have 24? I'm sitting on 1 gold, so I can buy a 16, that's it. Your shields do stuff. I guess I can buy this. Can I just like vibe? I'm gonna vibe. Let's leave.
When you are ready, you will return.
Kill this guy.
For my client.
We need like some start of combat effects, right?
For us, it's a job.
We gotta wait for the pylon to shoot, and then we get this. I don't think it's OP.
Requesting backup.
Maybe it is.
Now.
We have all of their items slowed, and all of my items hasted. That's a pretty good place to start. Icicle, believe it or not, is actually a real item because it has a start of combat thing. I could potentially enchant this and then get a start of combat effect. And like maybe put this in over Aiden or Proboscis or something. I don't know. I'd consider it. I would definitely consider it. My friends gain crit. I'm gonna go loot from scavenger hunt. Let's see. Poison seems... Whoops. Poison seems great. We can go cooldown on everything with the knee brace trick. Knee brace increases the cooldowns everything by 1 second. So lizard is 5.8. Now it's 6.8. And then I reduce everything's cooldown down to 6.6, down to 5.6. So if you increase the cooldown first before you do that, it kind of like snapshots it. So you like manipulate the cooldown to get greater effect out of your feathers and whatnot. Let's go with this. This goes there. Proboscis goes here. Shield skills? Maybe. Rightmost does stuff. When you use a weapon, your shields get bigger. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. How this defensive stance is completely insane. If we had Hamlet, if we had a diamond Hamlet instead, this would be so cool. Unfortunately, just not. Do I buy it anyways? I kind of want to. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna sell this. And in the interest of time, we're just gonna like, you know, we lost once so far. Our build's been doing pretty okay. Come on. All right, don't freeze pylon. Ah, shit. We dead? Look at how slow their items are. Let's go. That's so satisfying. Yeah, if some kind of started combat effect might have been good. I don't know if Proboscis actually did much there, but it definitely added to like the fanfare and like the fireworks of the build. So I'm gonna call this completely essential to the character. Yeah, unless you get a diamond tier Hamlet, and then you can have fun in that way as well. This is so good, man. I love this game.